Hello everyone, today I am really excited to present to you the best deck in Pokemon. Now this is not my opinion, this is objectively true based on the Pokemon World Champion Robin Schulz and the Limitless website. This is the highest win rate deck in the game, and supposedly that should make it the best deck in the game. Yeah, this is the list I found on Limitless. The top list, this went, I think it went undefeated, won a tournament, and so this should be the best deck in the game. And we'll see if World Champions are really as good as they say they are. But this is a Stonjourner VMAX list. And this is a bit of a weird deck. I might make some misplays, but it's not a crazy deck or anything like that. Pretty much it revolves around Stonjourner VMAX here with its attack, Stone Gift, allowing you to accelerate energy and heal off your Stonjourner. And then you can attack with Max Rockfall to take prizes. And then we also have Stonjourner V, which is tanky, as well as Stone Fighting Energy, full face card, Lake Acuity. Then healing cards like Hyper Potion, Lucky Ice Pop, Team Yell Towel. And then we have just supporters. You can use Kabu in this deck, Crushing Hammer as well. And let's just hop into the game. I hope this goes well. I was testing a little, and it was kind of sketchy. It feels like it does have an auto loss to Lugia, which is interesting. Not a good kind of interesting, but an interesting kind of interesting, because Evolvable Amazing Rare is very bad for this deck. But hopefully we don't run into that. That'd be very unfortunate and would probably result in a scooping, unfortunately. But yeah, as I said, this should be theoretically the best deck in the game, so hopefully we're able to win all our games with this. And we'll see how it is. It does seem a bit sketchy to me, but hopefully it works well. And our opponent is playing a colorless deck, so hopefully it's Arceus. And we also do a lot of mulligans with this list, so we want to punish our opponent by playing Marnie. You could run Copycat in a list like this as well. We don't. You could also run Schoolgirl, I think, is a pretty strong card in this style of deck. There are some different ways of playing this deck, but it's an interesting deck, and I'm excited to see how this is going to go. I've also been running into some really slow opponents on PTCGO, where the game just take forever, but hopefully that doesn't happen here. And they started Drapion, so that's good for us. That's not applying too much pressure. And it's Lost Zone. Okay, this is an alright matchup. So, yeah, Drapion's good. It's an easy target for us. We have Serena's to punish it. Our hand is not too good here, unfortunately. But hopefully we draw into something. We do have Serena as well, which isn't a horrible option. I'm not sure if we want to bench our Stonjourner Vs yet. It feels a bit early to do that. And also we're going second, which of course is not good for any deck in the game right now, but hopefully we get out of it. And the Lost Zone's a deck that doesn't mind going second. Luckily they went, or not luckily, but it doesn't really matter too much who goes first or second in this matchup, I don't think. This isn't a super common deck, but it's a strong one certainly. It's like a pseudo control list. It's kind of strange though. I feel like Training Court's very strong on this list as well. And only one Lake Acuity, one of the full face shield is a bit sketchy, but hopefully it sticks. There is a lot of lost vacuum, which means that those cards will be gone forever from our deck once they play that. Looks like they are running lightning attackers though, which are again good for us. Anything we hit for weakness is good. We have grass weakness. This could theoretically be played in a Lost Box, and I don't know why they're pushing so hard in the first turn of the game. It seems unnecessary, but maybe they have a plan. Maybe not, though. Also, if they play Grass Stackers, that's of course bad because they hit us for weakness. Also, if they play any, if they play, what's it called, Rayquaza Amazing Rare, that's also not great for us. They're gonna drop Temple of Sinnoh, so that's a bit annoying because we do play that. Okay, we do see Evo Incense, so also Serena here. We do run that Lake Acuity, so we can bump that, but it's a bit awkward. We can also bump it with Flannery. I'm going to Serena. I think I'll play a Stonjourner V here. It's a bit sketchy because that deactivates the let's see, we want to discard. It deactivates our Kabus, but I think we can get rid of these, and then we see some more cards. Not too bad. Hopefully Pokégear hits us something important. And then we can guard press and apply a tiny bit of pressure and also probably live to the next turn. Setting up Radiant Greninja. I feel like the energy on Comfy would have been stronger, but either play is really fine here. And they're going to go and probably try to get Mirage Gate. I'm surprised they lost on the Mirage Gate. But they already have 5 cards. They got getting rid of a Sableye too, which is really interesting. Maybe they're thinking that we're going to play a card such as Big Parasol, which we certainly could play, and that might be very strong in the style list. But we don't run Big Parasol. We just run that one tool. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we only run the one tool. Looks like they are going to be able to get 7 cards in the Lost Zone this turn. Hopefully they're not able to, like, KO us. They shouldn't be able to KO us. That would be very difficult. Not impossible. If they go in with, which it doesn't look like they're going to do, but if they went in with the Rayquaza Amazing Rare, that would KO us, but they're not doing that. I don't even know if they play that. It's not clear yet. Though it's looking like they don't. But then we see the Snorlax here, which is an okay attacker, I guess. We do hit it for weakness, though, with Guard Press, but we're probably going to be one-shotting it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I said it was nice that we hit weakness on stuff like Raikou and Drapion, but it doesn't matter that much because we one-shot them anyway with the big attack in the VMAX. But they are going to go ahead for Mirage Gate. Have they retreated this turn? I think they just played a switching card. So they're going to probably accelerate 1 to the active, 1 to their bench here. No, they're going to stick them on Snorlax. So they are going to get another switching card. I'm assuming they have another switching card. Yep, they have Scoop Up Net. Now things are getting scary, but we should be okay here, I hope. This list also the Stonjourner deck. I'm wondering if you could ever play Lost Zone and then play Fantina. Fantina is obviously a very strong card. But they're just going to go and do some damage to a few of our Pokemon. You know, not ideal, but certainly not the end of the world. And wow, that, speaking of the end of the world, yeah, that's not good. So we missed with our Roxanne, and I don't believe we can accelerate. Yeah, attach a fighting energy. I don't believe we can accelerate Stone Fighting with Stone Gift. So I'm just gonna attach, and then I guess Stone Gift, which doesn't do anything. But because it shouldn't be a fighting energy in hand, yeah, it's not a fighting energy in hand, I don't believe. So, and now that I think about it, it doesn't do anything because the Temple of Sinnoh, which is super annoying. We do need to Roxanne after this. So yeah, that's something to consider after they KO us, which they're probably going to do soon, unfortunately. As I said, this list is very sketchy. It doesn't seem that strong, but apparently it's the best deck in the game. Oh, what, they only have 10 cards left in deck, too? This is absurd. How many cards did they... Oh, yeah, because the hand's so big, too. Look at this. Okay, they're going to go in with Snorlax. That's an interesting play. They're going to Recycler. They could be trying to set up something like Kyogre, which is an alright thing. They're not setting up Kyogre because they would have recovered their water energies. But I'm happy that they're not setting up Kyogre. That could be very scary, but also Kyogre isn't a great attacker. We're going to see Galarian Zapdos V as well. Interesting. That's an okay attacker. It's not like the best attacker, though, because we can KO it, right? It's one of those weaker Pokemon Vs that we can one-shot. But they are going to power it up, it looks like. And the Snorlax, I don't know exactly what they're doing. Okay, they're just going to go in with Snorlax this turn. I don't really want them getting rid of our Stone Fighting Energy with Galarian Zapdos. That would be super annoying. But honestly, I think our win condition in this matchup is probably just deck out. And they flip Tails, so they're still asleep for now. We see another Stone Energy. I think we're going to Hyper Potion, try to buy another turn. Actually, no, I think I'm just going to attach to the bench here. Try to power up this guy. I don't despise Hyper Potion, allowing us to survive another hit from the Snorlax. And then we're just going to pass it over. I'm not sure if that was the right play to heal there, but it doesn't feel too bad. And they don't have anything else, so or they didn't flip out of it. And now they're down a solid chunk of energy, I think. They have 5 committed on board or in discard 6. So they're down 7 energy. They have like 4 maybe left in deck. 3, I don't know, but they don't want to lose all these energies. They've played 1 Recycler, so they could even have 2 Rods and 2 Rods and another Recycler. Yep. Probably they don't have all that, and they probably don't have Kyogre. They probably would have gone for that if they did. I feel like that's a solid play. They're getting rid of another energy, though. Hopefully they don't KO this Stonjourner V. We can't even... Okay, so they are giving us access to another energy. and they're turning back on our special energy, but they're going to KO us, so that's bad. Because now we can't play Roxanne, which is really bad. I don't know why this list doesn't play a lot of strong supporters. Hopefully we're going to be able to make it out of this one. I'm not overly confident. We do have 200 HP, so if we're able to heal or tank anymore, then we will most likely live. They do flip tails again, so not the worst thing in the world. We can training court, and I think we attach here. And then we stone gift. We can't obviously do anything with that. Okay, they didn't flip out of it, but if they have Mirage Gate with the 2 energies, or even 1 energy here, because training court, and then they also have they might be out of Mirage Gates. No, they have 1 more theoretically, but then they also have a pivot. Then they will be able to KO us. Another Hisuian Heavy Ball, or actually it could be the same one, probably the same one they just ripped out of the prizes. But they only have 9 cards left in deck, so it's possible we deck them out. Of course, we do need another Pokemon to play, though. We ditched one of our Stonjourners as well, kind of assuming that our opponent wouldn't go like this fast through their deck. Like, I mean, it's a solid chunk of turns through the game. They're on their 5th turn, but, you know, they only have 9 cards in deck, and they've recovered stuff, so that's pretty crazy. They haven't even played that many switch cards, but, you know, they're just going fast. I guess using Radiant Greninja a lot. It would be nice to bump Training Court at some point, because that's causing problems for us, because they're going to be able to do their stuff as much as they want. And eventually they'll win. But yeah, they're just Radiant Greninja again, looking for that combo. They don't have it just yet, though, especially with them still being asleep. But again, our Roxanne being our only draw supporter is really bad. I wonder if they're playing, what supporters they're playing. They do wake up. Okay, that's scary. We do see another energy, though, so we can go ahead, and I think we attach Hyper Potion. So we get those energies off there. Then we're going to Training Court energy back as well, and then next time we can Training Court back another energy and use Stone Gift, finally. And then we can Hyper Potion, and we have a few more healing combos, which feel all right. But our opponent is, of course, going to start doing damage to us, presumably. They might just go into the Snorlax again, which we're okay with, because that's just a really awkward spot that they're in. They are, of course, powering up that Zapdos. They will need 3 energy on that now, unless they Echoing Horn, which we certainly don't mind. And they don't want to do that. And they don't wake up, so that's good. We see a Stone Energy. I really like that. So I'm going to, of course, Training Court. They will discard the Special Energy if they go into the Galarian Zapdos. But I don't think they're going to go into the Galarian Zapdos just yet. And I like the Stone Energy on it. Do I like it enough, though? Or do I just go in with the basic energy? Because then I'm pretty much guaranteed to be able to attack into the Zapdos, which is very important. We need to take some prizes here. I'll just go in with the basic energy Stone Gift. Excuse me. Yeah, so we can't accelerate the Stone Energy, but we accelerate the basic energy. They're still asleep, and then we could Hyper Potion. We don't need to Hyper Potion just yet, though. We are down 2, so it might be nice to save that. Not necessary, but certainly nice. Let's see, do they have the switch? Are they going to be able to target us down? Are they going to have Radiant Greninja again? They're really long cards. I don't know if they have any way of recovery, of shuffling their hand back into their deck. So they're just going to pass. And we're certainly okay with that. We see another Stonjourner V. Okay, finally. There it is. I don't think there's a need to make any other plays just yet. We could attach our energy, but that's a bit not necessary. We're just going to pass it over to them. And obviously, if they don't make any plays soon, they're going to deck out. So this is how the deck plays. It's a very slow, grindy deck. We're at turn 15. It's just an absurd, but certainly slower than normal. And I don't know why they put a 4th energy on Zapdos. That doesn't feel necessary. They literally only need 2 now because I played the Stonjourner V. We do see Serena, though. That's really good. This will actually allow us to gust up their Galarian Zapdos V and take a prize. I am a bit worried if they're able to counter us, but with some other play. But I'm thinking they can't do that, so I'm just going to go ahead, Max Rockfall. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Max Rockfall and take the prizes. So this is looking pretty solid. We see Marnie, we can Marnie them or Roxanne them. But we see Kabu. That's much better because we see more cards and we don't reset their hand to, like, if we reset their hand, that would be bad because we want to deck them out. Our decks. Also, I'm really happy they dropped Training Court into play because it's just so good for this deck. I don't know why it doesn't play it. Lake Acuity is okay. It provides some value, but Training Court provides a ton. But obviously, the list is very inconsistent as well. They could drop Templates Sinnoh again, but I don't think they play multiple. They could play multiple Training Course, but probably not multiple Templates Sinnohs. Who knows, though? I could certainly Lost Vacuum this Training Course as well. I wouldn't be shocked by that. They're powering Radiant Greninja. That's not what I'd expect. We see Spit Innocently as well. So we could either take the prize and then die, which is not a good play, or we could Hyper Potion, which is definitely a much better play. So we'll do that, heal off, discard those energies, and then probably we're obviously going to grab another energy, and then we're going to Stone Gift it back onto the active, I think. We could attach this other Stone Fighting to take even less, and I don't hate that. So we're going to Stone Gift onto the active. And so now we're down to no damage on our active, taking way less damage, and now we're able to take KOs, and then we can go back to Stone Gift healing. Training Course, we are almost out of Hyper Potions, but we still have access to all those Lucky Ice Pops. I don't remember if we play 4 or 2, but then we also play Team Yell Towels. I think we have around 6, possibly 8 between the two of them, and they're powering Radiant Greninja, which is interesting. Not going to provide a lot of pressure on us. That's certainly an interesting tactic here. And of course, Kramer attacking for free being a solid option, but not doing that much either. Of course, we need to... Okay, they're going to Clara back their Galarian Zapdos V, it looks like, which is certainly annoying. That's it, though? They're not getting anything else back. Surely they want those energies. Anyway, they're going to Spit Innocently. We could heal. Oh, we do see another energy. That's pretty nice. I'm going to Training Court this one back, though. We could Marnie. We could honestly Marnie. We shouldn't have recovered the energy then, but we're just going to go ahead and max Rockfall. And hopefully this works out. We could attach to the bench Stonjourner as well. That's not a horrible move. I think I actually like that. And then we're going to go for max Rockfall and actually go up on prizes. Now, they can Roxanne us. That would be annoying, but it wouldn't be the end of the world either. It could be bad. It could be bad. But we do see another energy. They're going to go in with Snorlax. We're going to Stone Gift. So that's all right. I certainly don't mind that too much. And then we still have the Kabu to lean back on. We are down in Incense, but no VMAXs. I believe our other VMAXs in deck. I haven't actually searched, I don't think. Maybe once. We play 3 VMAXs. We just need 1 more in deck. And so we have probably 2 in deck, unless we prized 1. Also, sorry if my voice is sounding weird. I'm a bit sick. I'm not too sick right now, but I mean, I'm a pretty sick player, but oh, that was horrible. Let's see. So now, and they're gonna of course go to sleep with that. Oh, never mind. They're back awake. So we're gonna. Oh, we have Flannery. That's an interesting option, but not one we want to use right now. Yeah, we could attach active, but we could also attach to benched and then accelerate active. So that's not a bad play. We could take the prize as well. That's a bit of a bold play. But then we could go for a Gust on the Drapion. I don't know how many Gusting cards this list plays. Taking the prize seems aggressive, obviously. We healed back up to 240, though. So I think I'm just going to Stone Gift active and play it a little bit safer. Of course, the fact that they woke up is super annoying, but I think we'll be able to recover from this. I mean, we're literally up on prizes. It's not that bad. They're going to Recycler, so they do have another one. They might have Rods as well, but they're only recovering 3 energy also. So, yeah, you can see their hands are just massive. Probably like, that might be like 20 cards or something. A little less, but they're going to go in with Zapdos now. But we can just KO Zapdos if they choose to do that. They're going to go Thumping Snore, but that's not even doing that. I mean, we still have 100 less. No way, they flip double heads again. That's absurd. So we could heal again, but we're literally just losing, just like taking damage, which really sucks. I don't hate attached to this Stonjourner on the bench. And then we can just go ahead and max Rockfall. We do need, if we make that play, oh, we could retreat here. That's not bad, actually. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We retreat here, then we can go ahead and Mega Kick for KO. And then Zapdos won't KO us. We can hit into Zapdos. That's kind of risky, though. I think we just maxed Rockfall, and then we need the VMAX. But we are seeing another prize, and we should be able to grab that, I think. We see the Lucky Ice Pop. I imagine, yeah, they're going to send up Zapdos. They still have that training court. Debatably, we should have bumped that with Flannery, but they had it. No! No way. They had the Sky Steel Stone. No, that lets them take an extra prize. Oh, no. What is this? Okay, they had the game there. I guess there wasn't really any way of playing around that, I don't think. I mean, we could have just not had our first Pokemon KO'd, but that was pretty much impossible to avoid because the deck lacks much consistency. Again, anything that can KO us and then also, like, take prizes. Taking extra prizes is really strong. Sky Steel Stone is a very niche card, but it is very good in a few matchups. I mean, it's good in a solid chunk of matchups, and which is, I mean, it was clearly really bad for us that game. We were so close to. I don't know if I messed up there. I mean, clearly I should have known. I knew they had Sky Steel Stone. I just forgot about it in the moment. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, this list seems like it needs counters to stuff. It doesn't really have those, so that's not great. What is this hand? Okay, this is something, certainly. We have hammers. We didn't see, like, anything last game. We just didn't draw any cards last game, which is bad, of course. We can drop this energy, though, and pass. See what we draw. We could Kabu. We have some options. Wow, why is their deck so golden? It looks really ugly. Anyways. I mean, they don't have the gold energy, so at least their energy looks okay. But, man, the Golden Mew looks... I mean, it's not the worst looking card, but it's not a good looking card either. It's kind of ugly and kind of hard to look at. Certainly Gold Quick Ball is, like, not a good looking card. Yeah, like, it blends in. Like, Radiant Turns is a similar color scheme, but it looks so much better. Also, why would you, like, play Radiant Turns? It's just not good. But, you know what? I'll take it. Pokégear. I do hit the Kabu. We could also go for Marnie. I'll Kabu. I'll attach active, of course. And yeah, just play this down. Hopefully we see something. Honestly, this deck that they're playing, I like saw it in a video that I was like making. It's not a very good deck. I'm just gonna say that. It's not like the worst deck in the world, but it's not great. We can just go and full face shield as well. I don't know if it was right to play that or not. We could attach, but I'll just stone gift. I don't know if it matters too much either way. I think Stone Gifting there is probably a bit better, giving us a few more options. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this deck because it's just kind of weird. They do have the one Dark Patch. Let's see, do they have another Dark Patch plus a switch? It's not impossible, but I don't think it's likely. No way. They hit the other Dark Patch, but I think they don't. Wait, they got 2 Dark Energy in the discard and 1 in hand. This is absurd. Like, the deck doesn't pop off like this. Whatever. Okay. I mean, we can still, like, do stuff, right? The path doesn't hurt us. We're in an okay spot. We're not in a great spot, though. They're just sort of the 2-shot, though, so that's very important. If they don't 2-shot us, we can just trade attacks. Again, this list doesn't play Training Court. I don't know why it doesn't play Training Court. It really should, but it doesn't. But apparently this is the best way to play it, so I'm going to run that. They're going to send the Serena back into our deck, which is understandable. We see Kabu. We don't want to play that. We do have Flannery, which isn't that good. We can Serena, though, and just get rid of cards from our hand and then heal. I think healing's probably the play here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and heal. Hopefully set up a few more pieces. Though, they're going to scoop. I don't know why they're going to scoop. Maybe because, I mean, realistically, Stonjourner is like not a fun deck to play against, but they're going to scoop there. So let's see if we can go with a winning record with the best deck in the game. It should obviously go on a winning record. I think on Limitless, the record's like, I don't know, it's like 60% win rate, 70 maybe? It's very high. It's very impressive. As I said, it hasn't seen a ton of play, but it's a very strong deck. And we get to go first again, so that's nice. It's not as important with a deck like this that's relatively slow. Anyway, but this hand's super good, honestly. We have hammers to punish any early attacks. We have Hyper Potion Lucky Ice Pop. Oh, and we hit an amazing matchup, too. Let's go. I don't see this going wrong in any way, so I'm just really excited about this. Hopefully they don't Marnie us, but that's not... And they're playing Great Ball, too. Like, what are they even running? Unless this is Lugia, which would be kind of bad. But no, it looks like it's just Blissey. So, yeah, Lugia's bad, but that's not what they're playing. They're just running Blissey. Sure, they're going to apply a little bit of pressure. We can remove their energies. We can heal off damage. This is just super good for us. We see another energy right off the rip. That's super good. Lucky Ice Pop here. Hopefully we heal all this off. Nice. Like, is this going to be the perfect game for us? Wow. Getting super lucky here. Yeah, perfect. You know what they say, luck is a skill, but I am quite good. Oh, let's go, another heads. Perfect. Then Stone Gift. We don't have to Stone Gift, but we can. We can Kabu again. This is just so amazing. I guess the list just is really good. We're going to Stone Gift. We can't use that. Debatably, we shouldn't have used that to showcase what's in our hand, but really it doesn't matter too much. Then we're just going to Stone Energy, smash through them with Max Rockfall. Hopefully they don't play like Temple of Sinnoh, but that's pretty absurd because it turns off like their whole deck as well. See those hammers, we have our massive hand. They might Marnie us, but they're just going to Blissful Blast. So we're certainly fine with that. We can, of course, go for hammers to punish. I don't think hammers are super necessary, but I don't hate them either. So I'll go for that. We could even go for Flannery if we get tails. We do get heads, though, so we can actually move all their energy in play. And if they ever get to a point where they can't attack, then obviously we just kind of win. So Max Rockfall, hitting for weakness, getting the one shot on this stack. Super good. We see a Marnie, not the best play. Their hand's not great, but you see another Serena. I don't hate that. Research is, of course, a very solid option here as well. We have the energy. You can Stone Gift, and they scoop. Let's go. Okay, you know what? Robin Schulz is right. This is the best deck in the game. Insane amounts of power here. And I've obviously made some misplays there. It's a bit sketchy, but I see why this is, according to the world champion, the best deck in the game. According to raw data, the best deck in the game. Very impressive. Again, the list. I'll show you the list. Comment down below if you want the list in the description or something. I might remember. I usually forget, but hopefully I can do that. I'll exploit it too. Hopefully I remember now, but I might just go to paste something and all of a sudden, bam, Stonjourner VMAX. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I wonder what your thoughts are on this list. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you don't run into too much Stonjourner. This deck's not that fun to play against, but it's not the worst either. I might make my own build of it as well. But yeah, I see why it's considered the best. And I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.